Alright, what's up YouTube? Boxing and bad news goes hand in hand. You can't have it. You can't have one without the other, okay? So far, 2015 has been a pretty good year. You know, we got a lot of good things coming up soon. But this is major, okay? According to BoxingScene.com, they spoke to Oscar De La Hoya. And Canelo Alvarez and his team decided to move on from the Miguel Cotto fight, okay? The fight's not happening as of right now, okay? They were scheduled to fight on May 2nd. According to Golden Boy, Canelo Alvarez agreed to all of Miguel Cotto's terms. Okay, they signed their side of the contract a while ago, and they had a deadline for January 16th. Okay, they're starting to look for another opponent. Another opponent to fight soon. Either I don't know on that date or not, but you know, they're looking to move on, okay? So the fight's not happening. Before I get to Cotto, I'm going to speak on Canelo and Golden Boy. I was never a fan of them fighting on May 2nd, okay? I know us fans say comments like, you know, this is the second biggest fight in boxing that could be made today. And I know a lot of us say things like, there's no fight that Mayweather can make if it's not with Pacquiao that would be bigger than a Cotto-Alvarez fight, all right? And I believe that, you know, I've said that, but I never was a fan of them fighting on May 2nd, okay? I think this was all about pride and Canelo, and I know he's a Mexican fighter. I know he feels that he deserves a date, but he doesn't. He had his opportunity to beat the guy, the man, in the sport of boxing. He had his opportunity. Okay, just like Floyd had his opportunity when he fought De La Hoya to be the top dog in boxing as far as cash cows and pay-per-views and stuff like that. And he won the fight. Canelo didn't win the fight, and it wasn't close neither. Okay, he had his opportunity to become the man, and he failed. On the other hand, Floyd Mayweather had been fighting on that date for years. I never was a fan of this. You know, and it seemed like it was more Canelo than Oscar, because Oscar, you know, I've seen his interviews and I've read articles on him, and it seems like it's more something that Canelo wants bad, you know. And the promoter and Oscar should have told him, like, listen, nah, you know, especially when they found out that the rumors, you know, it's most likely that Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao is gonna fight. You know, it's a good chance they're going to fight on May 2nd. Why would you have your pay-per-view on that same date against Cotto's second, or the biggest option that he has on getting good pay-per-view buys? He's never, you know, other than Floyd Mayweather, his pay-per-view buys are, you know, are very average. You know, now they have a chance to do better fighting each other, Miguel Cotto and Canelo Alvarez. Why would you have that on the same date as Floyd Mayweather fight? Regardless of who Floyd is fighting, why would you have that? You know, it doesn't make sense. Boxing is a secondary sport. You're not making the money that you were making on pay-per-views before. So why would you want to fight and compete with the top dog in boxing that same night? What are you trying to prove? Mayweather's on his way out. Take the date when he leaves. Take the date then. No one else is going to take the date. I don't understand that. So I thought it was a bad idea to begin with. And you know, one other thing, and I don't know if this ever came out in the media, as far as negotiations concerned, I hear Golden Boy say things like, we agreed to all of Miguel Cotto's terms. You know, Miguel Cotto called all of the shots for this fight, right, during negotiations. One thing I would like to know, though, if that is true, wouldn't Miguel Cotto want to fight on June in the Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend? Wouldn't he want to fight in Madison Square Garden on his terms? I would think he would. Okay. Maybe he just wanted to fight on the May 2nd fight as well. I mean, it's possible, because that weekend is just a great weekend to have fights because of the money and because of the Mexican people. They pay for, they love boxing. You know, they're gonna watch boxing that weekend. You know, it's more because Floyd has fought other fighters that weren't Mexican fighters or Hispanic fighters that same weekend and did great pay-per-view numbers. So we know that weekend is a great weekend for pay-per-view numbers. So maybe Miguel Cotto did agree to that, but I would think Miguel Cotto would fight on his tradition, on his day, you know, which is in June, all right, in Madison Square Garden. So did they really agree to all his terms, or they agreed to the majority of his terms? Because Miguel Cotto is the A side of the negotiations, you know, how this whole thing is going now. So let's talk about Cotto. You know, I'm very disappointed, you know, because, you know, you guys know Cotto is my favorite fighter. But I'm disappointed in the direction he's going right now, because he's looking for a huge fight to ride on to the sunset, win or lose. That's what it seems like. I think he's being extremely safe and careful on who he fights right now. Okay, I don't like the level of, I don't like the options outside of Canelo Alvarez. I don't like his options, the options that I've heard since he beat Sergio Martinez. Okay, I just don't like the Tim Bradley thing. I think Andy Lee was an option. Okay, Andy Lee was a name that was thrown around before he fought Matt Korobov. I doubt Cotto would even fight him now that he just had that knockout win. So I don't know what Cotto's going from here. Most likely he's just going to fight in June, and it's probably going to be someone random, whether it's Tim Bradley or someone at 160 that no one cares to see him fight. Because everyone at 160 is dangerous for him because of the size difference. You know, Sergio Martinez was a smaller middleweight, but still much bigger than Cotto. You know, fighting guys like, you know, the Golovkins, the Martin Murrays, the Peter Quillins, you know, all those guys, all those other guys at 160, they're all dangerous for him. Even Andy Lee is dangerous. You know, they got big power and they're much bigger than Cotto. All right, they don't have bad legs like Sergio Martinez did. All right, so I don't know what's going on with Cotto. You know, I don't know what he's gonna do, but what I dislike is, listen, you can do whatever you want. You know, if you're all about the money right now, that's cool. All right, you put your work in. But what I'm saying is, you're holding on to a lineal championship in the division that you choose not to fight fighters in that division. You choose not to fight any of the opponents, the top opponents in that division. But you're walking around here with the lineal championship belt at 160. Okay, if you don't want to, if you're all about being the A side of everything, then vacate the belt. You know, relinquish the title and let someone become the real champ at 160. Whether it's Triple G, whether it's whoever. Okay? I don't know what's going on with Cotto, man. But I'm not surprised by this news, because I thought it was a bad idea to fight on May 2nd. Like, why have two pay-per-views on the same night in boxing today? You're not making pay-per-views that much anyway. People can't afford to pay $75 for HG, all right, for two fights. Okay, and why give the people the opportunity, or why give people the option of even selecting, you know, one or the other? Most people are gonna buy the Floyd one anyway, so why even waste the money? All of this was just bad on both sides. You know, my thing about my issue with Cotto is, who's he gonna fight? You know, fight someone that deserves a title shot at 160, a real middleweight, a fighter that's been fighting at middleweight for years. Someone at 160 should get an opportunity to get this title shot, regardless of who it is. You know, so disappointed with this. You know, this is pretty bad news to me. I don't think they're gonna fight now. I really don't think so. I mean, it might happen later in the year, but you know, hopefully they kick negotiations up. They restart the negotiations. Hopefully they could do something on you know, in June. You know, hopefully they, you know, still plenty of time. As far as Canelo, I seen him say something about James Kirkland, you know, bringing him back. Who else were the options? James Kirkland was an option. You had Joshua Clottey. I don't want to see that fight. I would rather see the James Kirkland fight. There's plenty of fighters at 154. You know, I don't know if Canelo's gonna move up. I would like to see the Triple G fight too with him. Okay, but Cotto should be fighting Triple G for real. But I would like to see the Canelo fight with you know, Golovkin as well. You know, I would love to see that fight. But something needs to happen, man. Something needs to happen because, you know, these guys are stuck. I don't know what's going on with Golden Boy right now, man. I don't know. You know, this whole HBO thing. Right now, I don't know if it was a great idea, you know. But we'll see what happens. You know, it's so early to call. You know, if I was Canelo, you know, if he's going to fight someone at 154, I guess James Kirkland is cool. I know he wouldn't fight neither one of the Charlo twins. I know that wouldn't happen. You know, he already fought Lara and won that fight. Won that fight. You know, you got K9, that's a champion. You got Andrade. I just don't see Canelo fighting these guys. You know, I think he would fight K9. He has a title. I wouldn't be surprised if Canelo takes that fight. Probably going to be K9. You know, at least there's a title there. Canelo doesn't hold a belt. So, but I don't, then at the same time, I don't know how long he plans on fighting at 154. You know, he can't make weight anymore, so I don't know how. I don't even expect him. Maybe he's not going to, there he goes. He's probably not going to even fight for a title. So I don't know what's happening next, man. This whole situation is a mess. But hopefully we see these guys fight soon, especially Cotto, because he doesn't have much longer to go. And we're approaching a year since he beat Sergio Martinez. Alright, so it's time to get ready and get something together for June, I guess. Alright, because you don't have that much time left. Alright, and Canelo, is plenty of options for him. Alright, so anyway, let me know what you guys think. Oh, you know what? Damn, what did I hear? Where did I hear about Canelo and Tim Bradley? Where did I hear that? You know, I'm not going to even speak on that. Because I don't remember where I heard that. I don't know if I read that or heard that. I heard someone say that. I'm not going to even touch on that. Because I don't even know where I got that from. But anyway, make sure you guys hit subscribe. And leave comments in the comments on the video. You know, basically let me know what you guys think of this whole situation. And let me know who you guys think each fighter should take now for their next fight and win. Okay, I pray that Canelo let this whole May 2nd thing go, man. Let it go. You know, whoever you fight, let it not be on May 2nd, please, because it just doesn't make any sense. All right, and because there's people that are actually out here that will support the pay-per-view if you fight someone good. I actually pay for it. But I'm not paying for it if Mayweather is fighting Manny Pacquiao. Come on, man. Oscar should know better, man. But you guys leave comments, man. Peace.